There is one question in real estate that I probably get more often than any others, and that is, what's happening in the market? The reality is, there is no one market here in San Francisco real estate. There are three things that I suggest people look at. The first is the neighborhood that the property is located in. The second is the property type. And then the third is the price point for that property. When we look at those three factors, we'll find out that there's an almost infinite number of real estate markets here in San Francisco that each have their own dynamics happening in San Francisco real estate. People often forward me articles about what's happening at the national level. They've heard something about an interest rate change or the Fed funds is thinking of doing something, and they want to know, what does that mean here in San Francisco? What's happening at the national level and what's happening here in San Francisco are two different things. For example, at the beginning of this month, when the Fed funds rate was increased by 1/4 of a point, we actually saw mortgage rates decrease slightly because the market had already factored that change in. So my advice is, whenever you're reading something of national news, remember that's just a general high-level article and it has very little to do with what's happening in San Francisco. When people talk to me about statistics and what they're reading in the San Francisco real estate market, they're trying to figure out if there's a signal that's giving them some insight to make a good decision, or if it's a lot of noise. Because our market is so small and moves so quickly, often what you're seeing is a lot of noise, and it can be very hard to figure out what the signal is in that data. For example, we've got buyers out right now. There are lots of buyers out, but the signal is those buyers have a very hard price point. I've seen numerous buyers walk away from opportunities where there was going to be a bidding war. So the signal isn't that buyers are out, that's just noise. The signal is that buyers are out there and they've got some very specific limits that they're willing to work within, and that's driving the market. Buyers often ask me, what should they do in this market? And my advice to buyers right now is tune out the national news. It's a lot of noise. Look at your own personal financial situation, look at your own personal financial goals, and then go out and look at properties. If you see a property that you absolutely love and you can imagine being in that house and calling it home, and it fits with your financial and personal goals, that's an opportunity. If you're a seller in San Francisco and you're looking for advice about what to do in this market, talk with a local San Francisco real estate agent. I would be more than happy to speak with you. And if I'm not the right kind of realtor for you, there is the right kind of realtor in this town that will give you the right information for your specific circumstances.